Sorry about that. Yeah, I got some new sound effects. Welcome everyone back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. If these sounds are too loud, let me know and I'll change them right away. But we got some new sound effects, guys, so hopefully you like them. And yeah, sorry about that all the way up when it first cut to my camera frame. But nonetheless, hope you're all doing well, having a good Friday. Welcome back to Crypto Empire. We got a jam-packed live stream for you today. We're going to be talking about altcoin season because altcoins are absolutely pumping right now, and this trend is expected to continue. So let's get right into today's live stream. And hopefully we don't have any blaring sound effects as I switch the scene here. We'll see what happens. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Very good. So Bitcoin right now trading for $76,600.
I'm all the way up.
Only appropriate we put an all the way up sound effect right after I say that, right? Ethereum trading for $2,900, Solana at $200. The majors are looking beautiful. Bitcoin price discovery, Ethereum breaking out of its range, Solana breaking out above 200. These are the times we have been dreaming of. At large, a lot of coins moving today. If we look at our gainers and losers, we got a lot of gainers. Right, Based AI, Pepe coin both up 50% on the day. OXO is up 36%. Some of these other ones like Department of Government Efficiency is up 53%. So a lot of pumps across the board today. Looking at the losers, really just a bunch of meme coins, and some of the top gainers of the previous days have turned to the top losers. And that is a recurring theme that we will see all bull market long. And it also happens vice versa. Right, the biggest losers on a day will likely be the biggest gainers the next day or a few days after. But yes, Bitcoin's looking very good still. Really nothing has changed since yesterday's live stream. As we can see here, we're still holding $76,000. We made a new high today at $77,300. And we are well on our way to go and take out $80,000 on Bitcoin. I would not try and fight this trend. All right, this is kind of similar to what happened back at the end of September after the FOMC pump and we had that first interest rate cut. All consolidations did lead to breakouts higher. All right, and we are currently in a consolidation. Bitcoin has been grinding higher. RSI is making lower highs, price is making higher highs, so we do have bearish divergence. But in a strong aggressive uptrend, these bearish divs don't really offer much downside. All right, typically the max downside they offer if the trend is going to continue higher is going to be local support levels. Now there's the daily open up here at 75,900. But realistically speaking, I think the local support level that likely does get tested here if the bearish divergence plays out is down here at 73,700. All right. I don't really see a full breakdown happening back down here just yet, especially over this weekend here in the immediate short-term future. But a dip to 73K would make a lot of sense to me before continuing higher up to 80. So basically the two scenarios are either a dip to 73 and then up to 80, or we just grind to $80,000 as it is. All right, so quite bullish right now on BTC. If we look at Bitcoin dominance, it is dropping like a rock in water. It hit 60.57%, and over the past 2 days, it has put in two strong downwards moves, signaling that Bitcoin holders are essentially selling into altcoins. All right, and this is what happens in an altcoin season. So this is a great start to things. I will be using mainly the weekly to really determine if this has been topped out. And the week will close in around 2 days' time. On Sunday at 7 p.m., we'll have the weekly candle close. But yeah, this certainly is the initial signs of a top forming here on Bitcoin dominance. And sometimes it really is as simple as that. Sometimes it just comes to the start of the level we have, right? Because this is a broad range from 60 to 63%. But sometimes it's just as simple as coming right to test the proximal line and then just dumping. All right, so it's still too early to call the, like for me to say with 100% certainty this is topped, but it certainly is showing signs that it's weakening, all right? Because this has been in a super strong aggressive uptrend. This is the weekly chart, right? This has just been grinding week after week higher. Now, these are good signs here. We're in the level. We're dropping pretty hard over the past 2 days. So this could very well be it. And it could just be a test of 60K and then, a dump back down to, not 60K, 60%, and then a dump back down to 40%. It's certainly looking like that right now. So this is a great sign. And this simply means that altcoin season is really starting to ramp up if this is actually the top year for Bitcoin dominance. And it doesn't want to go test 61, 62, or 63, which can still potentially happen, but we'll keep a close monitor on that. As of right now, it is showing early signs of a top. Very good for alts. Now, let me see what's going on here in our live chat. Shout out to everybody watching the stream. Be sure to smash that like button on the live stream. I greatly appreciate all of your support. It goes a long way, helps me grow the channel and speak to a broader audience. So smash up that like button. Big shout out to Johnny G saying let's go. What's going on, Johnny? We got Amstercam. What's up, Amstercam? Say greetings, Connor. Life-changing gains coming our way soon. Thoughts on today's Qubic dump? Also, other AI play. Also, which other AI play is better, AI Tech or OXO? Appreciate your streams. All right, so thoughts on today's Qubic dump. Let's go ahead and answer that question. So here is Qubic on the daily time frame. All right. Some sols or some selling pressure today has caused price to clear the low down here from really the September 5th crash, but the exact day was on September 8th. And that price was 1,400 per billion. Qubic is currently trading below that price. So I think this is showing that people are giving up on this and capitulating, selling the bottom. I think that there's a very high chance this is the bottom for Qubic, because if this isn't the bottom, then, I'll be damned, right? Many other coins are up. Many coins have moved aggressively off of their lows. Qubic has not. I am in the camp that this is the bottom, personally. So that's my thoughts on this. More likely than not, this is holders giving up and selling to go chase after other AI projects. Now, your other question, AI Tech or OXO? So, I got both of these personally. Which one is better? They're very different projects doing different things, right? AI Tech is like an AI service kind of marketplace and data center. Meanwhile, OXO is a privacy, decentralized AI exchange. So they're very, very different projects. It's like comparing apples to oranges. So with that being said, which one is better? That depends. That depends which type of AI you want to invest into, right? If you want to invest in like data storage and things of that nature, which we know is the biggest use case of AI, then AI Tech. If you want to invest in a DeFi coin, privacy DEX, then OXO. But here's AI Tech, and you got Martini Guy and Rover and a bunch of other Dubai punks getting paid to talk about it, which is a good thing. And OXO is up nice today, as we saw in the top gainers. Aggressive move off of the bottom, as you can see for OXO down here, right? Cleared the bottom of this green zone, and then it's put in an aggressive rally, almost a 100% move. It actually was a 100% move this past week, 96% to be exact. So, beautiful move. This one was not really moving, right? It was down in the depths of despair here on OXO, and it's rallied quite hard. And just going back to Qubic, I do think that a similar thing can happen on it. Maybe I'm wrong and it's going to burn to nothing, but I personally think there's something going on with Qubic in terms of they're building something legitimate, so I do expect it to come back. But anyways, Amsterdam, hope that helps. I'm bullish on all three of the AI coins you listed in your question. We got OB1. What's up, OB1? Oh man, always appreciate your support here. I gotta be careful. I'm using hotkeys for the sound effects. Anyways, what's up, OB1? Good to have you here. We got Patrick saying Bitcoin dominance topped out at 60%. Now it's time for altcoins to shine. Yes, sir. It's that time. And we got Big Wave Dave in the building. Says, let the gains be with you. Let's get it, fam. What's up, Big Wave Dave? We got Declan Wyatt with the GOAT emoji. Appreciate your support, Declan. Guys, be sure to smash up that like button. Appreciate all of your support. RAB653. He says, what's up? We're cooling off today. What's your outlook between now and when we begin to moon? So in terms of we're cooling off today, that's really just, I'd say, Bitcoin just chopping up here, grinding higher slowly. I wouldn't necessarily call it a cool off, especially when we look at altcoins. Centralized exchange altcoins are red, but I mean, some of these base shit coins like Ski Mask Dog are just going absolutely bananas. As you can see, over the past 3 days, Ski is up 736%. That's over an 8x gain in 3 days on this. Base coming back hard for many assets. So it depends where you're looking when you say we're cooled off. Some things are accelerating, some things are slowing down. Overall, I mean, we're still in PvP market conditions, right? We can look at the total 2 here. Very encouraging, very, very encouraging breakout, but it really has not made a higher high yet. I fully expect it to make a higher high past this $1 trillion level, the total 2, the entire market cap excluding Bitcoin. But with Ethereum finally catching a bid, with Ethereum finally breaking out above $2,800, well, we have the total 2 now also breaking out. All right, because this is making up the bulk of the market share in the total 2. That's Ethereum. Anyways, the total 3 here also breaking its range high. So this is the start of like PvE, player versus everyone, and the end of PvP conditions that we've seen for the last 8 months, right? When we have this liquidity flow into altcoins, it makes it much, much more forgiving, meaning that there's a much less chance, a much lower chance of you buying a coin and then losing 60 to 80% of its value, over a few days or in some cases a few months. Those conditions are over now. We're back to quote unquote easy mode. So yeah, good times, but RAB653, my outlook is that maybe we get some short and shallow, short-lived pullbacks on Bitcoin. But this is the acceleration phase of the bull market cycle. And when we begin to moon, this is the start, in my opinion. Pullbacks are welcome, but this is the start of when we're beginning to moon in my lens. We got Patrick Van Hugton. He says, my portfolio is going up. Good to hear that, Patrick. Before we get into more questions, let's go ahead and get into our news for the day. First up, we have a tweet from Bitcoin Archive. They say, just in, Google searches for Bitcoin are surging as the price hit 76K, but really 77K today. To make a record high this week, it's happening, all right? So interest over time is going up. People are looking into crypto. People are looking into Bitcoin again. This is all what happens at the this is what happens in a bull market, all right? So all stars are aligning for us, which is a very nice thing. So with CZ out of jail, he's back to being the king of crypto Twitter. And today, just a few hours ago, CZ tweeted just the beginning. All right, and he is obviously talking about this crypto rally that is underway. Will that tweet lead to a pullback over the weekend? Possibly, but nonetheless, over a larger time frame, like days to weeks, yes, this is just the beginning of this aggressive bull trend that I'm expecting to last at least for a few months of time. All right, now moving on, we have some more CZ tweets. So CZ quote tweeted himself from February of 2021 when he said, if you can't hold, you won't be rich. That's a very iconic CZ quote there. But today he said, in response to that, as Bitcoin makes successive new all-time highs, Apply proper risk management. There will be many dips and highs in the future. Make sure you can handle them. Control your greed. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Ape slowly. So he's basically telling you to not gamble all of your money away as we enter into the aggressive expansion phase in the bull run. All right, so I'll reiterate that message. Don't be a degenerate gambler and piss all your funds away before the fun truly starts, and it's starting now. All right, this is why it's best to follow the approach that I use personally, which is I have a core portfolio made up of mainly fundamental altcoins. I mean, there are some meme coins that I'm holding now because we're in a meme coin super cycle. But yeah, I have my core portfolio, and then I do my degenning with separate funds. I don't take money from my core portfolio to go buy fart coin on Solana, for example's sake, or tits coin on Solana, for example's sake. Right? You want your degenerate money in a different pot, and you want your core portfolio in a different pot. This way you don't commingle your funds and end up aping your core portfolio into meme coins. Keep them separate, be responsible, don't be degenerate, and let's make some gains, some life-changing financial gains this bull run. What do you say, guys? Let's do it. Smash that like button if you agree. Let's go. Get some hype in the chat. Smash up the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. You know what to do.
Another one.
All right. We got another tweet from Daniel Got Hits. So he's just kind of bringing us back to reality of where things can go in a crypto bull market cycle. This is a tweet from December 29th of 2021, which was the top of the 2021 bull market for crypto. A mechaverse sold for 500 Ethereum worth $1.8 million around 3 years ago. This guy said, "You think we're in euphoria? LOL. Call me when someone is paying 1.8 mil for a picture of a transformer again." He's got a good point here. Now look, meme coins are the NFTs of this cycle. They're the new fad, the new trend. More likely than not, this whole NFT craze is deep rooted in kind of like a VC push, because the whole NFT bull run was manufactured by a particular venture capitalist firm. More likely than not, the same thing's happening with meme coins this time around. But yeah, we're still early and we're not truly in euphoria just yet. It's going to get much more silly, guys. So strap in. Again, don't degen all your capital away before we're truly like in euphoria. Don't sell off bags that you have conviction in that aren't really moving. Stay locked in. Good times are ahead. To sum it all up. One more tweet here. So, Bitcoin Archive tweeted just in, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is officially bigger than its gold ETF. $33.2 billion in assets in just 10 months. That is pretty wild. The gold ETF has been around for decades. The Bitcoin ETF has been around for like 10 months, and it's already surpassed its value. You absolutely love to see it. And just the beginning. One last one for you before we hop back into the charts. America is becoming great again. Gary Gensler is getting his ass fired. Watcher Guru said, Justin, President-elect Donald Trump is considering Wall Street lawyer Richard Farley to replace SEC Chair Gary Gensler, New York Post reports. Fire him, get him out of here. He's a chump, he's a sellout, he's a puppet, he's a loser. He's Mr. Burns from The Simpsons in real life. Can his ass. Let's go, Trump. Make America great again. We absolutely love to see it. Very good stuff, guys. Very good stuff. Now let's hop back into the charts and go over some of your questions. But before I do that, I want to go over some more of these assets that I want to talk about before I answer your questions about Floyd AI and some other random coins. Again, let's take a quick look at ETH. Remember who is here on the live streams every single day for the past 2+ months telling you that Ethereum is on its bull market trend line, and these don't break in a bull market. These break in a bear market. And we're not in a bear market. We're in a bull market. So therefore, Ethereum is bottomed. How many times did I repeat myself here on these live streams? I don't know. I wasn't counting. I doubt you guys were, but it was a lot. Well, guess what? Another bottom prediction has come true here at Crypto Empire.
Another one. Another one.
Another one. Hope you guys like the sound effects. Anyways, yeah, Ethereum bottomed out, broke out above 2,800. And this is very, very good for altcoins at large here, right? Many of the ETH ecosystem coins, DeFi, memes, whatever, when Ethereum goes up, they all go up as well. And the base chain also explodes when Ethereum goes up, which is why we're seeing 6x, 7x, 8x pumps in 3 days on coins like Ski Mask Dog. When Ethereum goes up, the entire ecosystem underneath also does well. So great signs here for the market at large with Ethereum breaking out of this range above 2,800. And also Solana is trying to clear the high from March at 210, pierced $200 today. But yes, this is all systems go for the breakout and move to all-time high, and then price discovery on Solana. And yeah, with Solana going up and making a new all-time high, the trenches will be on fire. Meme coins going crazy. So yeah, good times in general to be in the crypto market, to be in the trenches, to be invested to alts, all the above. Good times. This is what we have been waiting for, guys. This is what we've been waiting for. All right. So Tau is in a bull flag. Call it a bull flag. Maybe we want to draw a wedge. However we draw it, this is a bullish consolidation. Whatever pattern or term you want to use to draw this. Yeah, I'm expecting this to lead to a breakout higher. $500 is acting as resistance right now. Notice how it's using the top of our green zone at $485 as support. All right, so I'm fully expecting Tau to break out higher and start marching towards a new all-time high as well here. AI really isn't performing as a whole. There's some runners like Pepe coin today is up massive, right? Breaking out. If we go to the daily time frame, I mean, we'll look at it from this week. This thing is up 135%. Based AI, same story, but not pumping quite as hard as Pepe coin. But nonetheless, this is up 67% on the week, 54% to current price. So as a whole, we got some outlier AI coins pumping. But if I go to my AI watch list, which has many of the top AI coins, AGC looking great, TAI trying to break the top of its range. But for the most part, it's kind of a mixed bag in terms of performance with these AI coins. The biggest ones in market cap are really not moving right now. So yeah, when the big ones start to go, the little ones will follow. But there are some little outlier coins like Pepe coin, Based AI, AGC, ripping it to the upside today. So all good stuff there. And I'm expecting it to continue. And again, Tau is looking to break 500 and march to its all-time high. All right, so let's go ahead and see what you guys are saying in the live chat and see if we have any good questions. Let's see. So Lucas says, hey Connor, thoughts on Relio after the recent news? Still a good bet. So I don't personally think Rio is going to crumble and fade away to irrelevancy. I think it will survive this kind of FUD it's going through now. Chart still looks like this. Inverse head and shoulders. As you can see, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. trying to break this line. It broke, the FUD hit, it dropped back down. A bunch of people sold the lows down here. I personally do see it breaking out and continuing higher. So I think it is still a good bet. That's my answer to that question. And listen, I'm not right 100% of the time. So, if this doesn't work out, make sure that you're not over invested and make sure you're diversified. So maybe another real world asset coin will pump like crazy. But don't base your decision because Connor said so. Even though I'm pretty confident, I'm not right 100% of the time. Big Wave Dave says, when Bitcoin dominance tops out and then comes back down, that's when alts are going to send. I de-risked out of Relio after the FUD, repositioned into Clearpool and IXS. Both have been seeing nice gains, especially Clearpool. Nice, Big Wave Dave. I respect the reposition. Man with a Plan says, happy Friday, Connor and fam. Mog to Binance. Mog got listed on Binance. Was there a pump? Well, there's the Binance wick. That's classic. I mean, it's so classic, the Binance wick. Here's another example of a Binance wick. This is when Tau got listed on Binance. Made a new all-time high and then sold off for months. So the infamous Binance wick is back into play. Why are we not surprised? Why are we not surprised? And they literally did the same thing. They wicked it to all-time highs and just rejected it. So anyways, I don't expect this to result in a multi-month downtrend for MOG because market conditions are different from when that happened with Tau. Right? That was post-NVIDIA conference. Different times, different market conditions. But it's a good thing that Binance listed the MOG coin. Now, this thing's just in a range. Chop, 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 chop. So for MOG on our 12-hour time frame, I'm going to isolate this 12-hour big red candle here. And for MOG, look for a move basically back into your Monday range. All right, maybe this happens over the weekend. If you see MOG down here in its Monday range this weekend, I think that's a long. All right, that's where to buy it. But yeah, the infamous Binance wick. Market conditions are different, so most likely going to result in a buying opportunity lower before blasting higher into price discovery. Let's see. Daniel says, can you analyze the chart of Redo, Andy on Blast, and Lucy on Sol? So Redo is the resistance dog. However, because the Telegram founder got arrested and they changed the terms of service on Telegram to allow government agencies to access the encrypted messages, it's really no longer a resistance dog. It's more like a compliance dog because, well, I mean, they basically blackmailed the founder into giving up access to the encryption keys. So with that being said, if something suddenly changed and this becomes a resistance dog once again and they fight back against tyranny, well, look at what the chart is telling us. Origin of the pump down here. Price has come into the origin of the pump and it's already bounced. This doesn't mean fully that it's bottomed. However, it's a very, very good initial sign. All right, look for it to make a double bottom. Look for the 88.6 fib retracement and look for it to break out higher. Otherwise, it's screwed and coming back down all the way to the floor at 2 cents, which I doubt will happen. More likely than not, this orange box will hold. And I said look out for the 88.6. How do you find that? Well, you take the high down to the low. So let's go ahead and do that. High to low. And here's your 88.6. It's at 15.29 cents down here. All right. Realistically speaking, though, anywhere from the golden pocket, 78.6 or 88.6 would be good levels to buy Redo if that's what you want to do. Now, the other one, Andy on Blast. So, not looking too hot after being bid up massively over here on the 19th of October, right back to where it was, sitting on the floor. So this asset is, you know, basically in its bottom levels. It's to the point now where everyone who wanted out is out of this coin. So I see two things happening. Either just slowly just do nothing for forever, basically, or pump out of this orange box. All right. I don't think this is going to like go down here because, again, everyone who wanted out probably sold already. So either there's going to be no volume, no trading at all, it just goes straight sideways, or it's going to find its bottom in this orange box and pump out. And then Lucy on Sol is the best looking chart that you asked about. And I was asked about this one on stream when the price was down here. And I said, if you want to buy it, you need to buy it basically here in this orange box. This was a 15-minute demand zone. And also a 80% retracement, I believe. Or was it 60? No, 85%, yeah. So yeah, Lucy looks great. More likely than not, it is doing a bullish consolidation before going higher. Like so. All right, so look for this to break out to the upside. Notice this. All right, so yeah, this is demand that was formed on the run up. Bullish falling wedge into demand. I think it will go higher here and break out. Sorry, my cursor was sticking to the screen. Higher, up.
Another one.
Well, wrong one. Let's do this.
I'm all the way up.
Another one. Up. All right. Ashok Kumar asks, Cardano potential target in the bull market. Cardano potential target in the bull market. That's a tough question. Cardano, 15.8 billion market cap, still holding that top 10 spot. I don't think it holds it for the cycle. Tau will be up there shortly. Well, looks like all the... What did I say? What did I say a few weeks ago? What did I say a few weeks ago? I said we're approaching the time where even Cardano holders are going to make money. You thought I was kidding. I know it was a funny thing to say, but I was actually being serious. Well, look, I don't think this thing is going to put in any crazy performance and go back to $3. Now, it did rally up here to... It actually put in a pretty crazy rally earlier in the year. Anyways, best case scenario for Cardano is $1.25 for 2024, 2025, this bull market cycle. I see this as the best case scenario, and I personally don't see Cardano going much past $1.25. But there's still money to be made on this coin. So, I mean, these are better returns you'll find in most other markets. However, in crypto, it's looked down upon and only like a 2-3x from current price. But yeah, best case for Cardano, 125. Let's see, Johnny G. Ponky short to midterm targets, please and thank you. And guys, let me know. I think the sound is good. I've gotten positive feedback, but I see that Crypto Cash said the sounds drive me out. Oh, bro. He says, new listener, but the sounds will drive me out, my friend. Leave that to the scammer sites. I don't know, man. I disagree. I think the sounds are freaking awesome, so I'm going to keep on using them. First day I'm implementing them. Everyone loves them but you, man. So I'm going to go over with the overwhelming feedback in the chat. Anyways, over to Ponky. Sound is good. All right, cool. All right, so Ponky, let's take a look at this chart here. So I got rid of all the fib extensions that I had previously. Next target's higher for Ponky. Well, you have the all-time high at 71 cents. So once 52 cents is cleared, just here, well, it's going to gap up here to 71 cents. This is your next target, the all-time high, basically, when it can clear 52 cents convincingly. Now, after that, let's see.
Another one.
Whoops. Yeah, those hotkeys are going to get in the way a lot, huh? All right, that should be enough for now. Let's actually put in the 0618. Okay, so next target's higher for Ponky. 71 cents, $1. All-time high, and then after that, $1. 61.8 fib extension. The exact price is $1.02. Very loud music, needs to tune better. All right. I'm fixing that right now. Let me fix all this. Sorry, you're going to hear every single one.
I'm all the way up.
Apologies, but I'm doing this live.
Another one.
We go on the fly here. All right. I turned the volume down on every single one. They should all be good now. But yeah, we're going to keep rocking with the sound effects. They'll only get better and smoother. First day we're implementing them. Man with a Plan says the ticker is Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, if you haven't watched the new video today on the channel, definitely watch this video released 4 hours ago. I did include ticker Bitcoin in this video. And let's look at that coin, ticker Bitcoin. All right, here it is. Bull flag, 4 hour time frame, 3 touches of the flag. Now, I see one scenario happening. It's a bullish one. I see it breaking out of this flag and pumping into price discovery. I do expect this asset to perform quite well. The liquidity does get unlocked in 2 days or 1 day on Sunday. So be aware of that. Right? Maybe it'll cause some crazy volatility. However, I'm not expecting anything disingenuous to happen with this project. Who knows? It's a meme coin. I could totally have it wrong here. But yeah, I'm expecting ticker Bitcoin to absolutely pump out of this bull flag that it's currently in and make new all-time highs and go to several dollars per coin. Right now it's at 25 cents. So I see a lot of gains to be made here on ticker Bitcoin. TIA looks amazing. According to Crypto Cash, yeah, TIA is looking good. Still yet to break out, but it's at the top of its range. So it's the start. Just the start. And it's been rejected many times here, but if there was ever a time for this to actually break out, it's right now. All right, so Looks good. Looks good. I agree with you. Now some other ones. Let's see. Toshi slowly grinding up. Bobo over here at 66 mil market cap. I also included Bobo in this video today. Bullish on Bobo the bear. Now it's kind of just sitting in this range, has been in for a long time after a bullish reclaim earlier in the week. Just yesterday actually, or 2 days ago. So this is a coin that does nothing for forever, and then it will take off when you kind of least expect it to. So just let it do what it needs to do. That's my view on Bobo. Let it take its time, let it do what it needs, and I fully expect it to pump and break out into price discovery. And again, Bobo billions, that's the saying, Bobo billions, expecting billions in market cap for Bobo. Good meme coin, good NFTs. We like the coin. Ticker is Bobo. Now, can do base 5.7 mil. I mean, another one on base looking good. Again, cup and handle here. Here's your cup. Here's your handle. You want to see this thing blow the roof off and go into price discovery.
Another one.
Damn, wrong one.
I'm all the way
There you go.
up.
All right, so yeah, can do base. Looking for it to go all the way up. Let's see, Brett. So Brett right now, typically Brett follows Ethereum directly. Typically Brett follows ETH, and when ETH rallies, Brett is right there alongside, painting an almost identical structure on the chart. Notice how Brett's in a similar range to how ETH has been trading, but you know, ETH broke out up here. But Brett, very, very similar price action. So maybe this is just lagging. I think the market maker will send it when the time is right. And at this point, unless there's a black swan or something happens with Brett, it's probably not going to come back to 5 or 4 cents down here in this level I have marked, right? Unless something wild happens or people just move on, I really don't see it going down here to 5 cents, all right? So more likely than not, the bottom happened on the 5th of August and the 5th of September, and this is probably going to catch up and start moving like Ethereum soon. As you can see, it's just rejecting off of the quarterly open up here. So look for a move in this 4-hour FEG on Brett over the weekend. If you are looking for a Brett trade, I think that you should be looking in this green zone, which starts at 8.7 cents down to around 8.2 cents. But yeah, I see it performing well. Even though it's not really moving, it is the biggest coin, meme coin on base. I think it will catch a bid and follow Ethereum. Now, some other ones like Caspa here. Let's go to the MEXC chart. So Caspa just does the opposite of the market at all times. When the market's bearish, Caspa is bullish. When the market's bullish, Caspa is bearish. Now, 10 cents, very strong support for CAS. This level, we've been talking about it a lot here at Crypto Empire. Like, every time we get asked about Caspa, we mention this same 10-cent level. So I have the same bias, very strong support at 10 cents. It hasn't really touched yet. It hasn't really touched the line. I personally think this level is going to hold for CAS. I have conviction in the project. So Tia, I know we were asked about this one the other day, and I said it's bottomed, and yeah. So it's fighting through all this resistance. And yeah, it wants to continue higher. Might be ready to send over the weekend, but if not, you do have $5 and the monthly open at 486 to look to bid if you see a pullback. Here's the Nairo. So this is the Cabal Binance Nairo, trying to go into price discovery here. So the story with Nairo, again, there's the Nairo ETH, there's the Nairo Chinese Cabal community takeover. Binance listed this coin, Nairo CTO, at a $15 million market cap. 1.5. Do you understand how small that is? Do you understand what that entails? What does it entail? I'll tell you. Binance owns the supply of this coin. They listed it at a $15 million market cap. They hold the entire supply, or 80% of it. The Nairo ETH is held mostly by influencers who were given supply or told about it super early and they bought it, before the rest of the world even knew it existed. So it's basically Binance versus some kind of influencer gang. And Binance is obviously winning because they run one of the world's largest crypto exchanges. And they have an unlimited amount of money basically to pump it, being that they own 80% plus of the supply. That's my prediction, but I mean, they listed it at a 15 million market cap. So yeah, they probably do own most of this coin. So yeah, they can pump this thing as high as they want. It's like Bonk, right? Like all the VC Solana Foundation, they pump the shit to 200 billion, or 2 billion, 200x from like an $8 million market cap last October, 2 billion in March. All right, same story here with Nairo CTO. This thing's destined for billions of dollars. Binance is going to push this to billions. And yeah, I wouldn't want to hold the Nairo ETH personally. I mean, you can trade it. It's very volatile, but they don't have Binance behind it. All right, so keep that in mind. Anyways, let me see what's going on here in the chat. Guys, there's so many questions. So many questions. If you really want me to answer your question, you're going to have to give me a super chat because there's a 0% chance that I'm going to get to every single one here. All right. I really love how active the chat is, but I'm going to go through them one by one and I'm not going to get through all of them. All right. So if you really want your question answered, you can give me a super chat. I really don't care about the money. YouTube takes 30% of it. You can give me $1 and I'll put your question first. It's really just a priority thing and not at all about money. But anyways, I'll say that because it's true. There's just too much going on here in the live chat for me to get to everything. Let's see what's going on though. What are the people asking? Let's see. Paul Tejek Lock says Dig is still cheap. Dig is still cheap. It's at a 220K market cap. Yeah, I mean, I'm bullish on this coin. I get asked about it every live stream, and I'll keep on saying the same thing. It survived multiple 80% crashes. It refuses to die. It keeps coming back to life. Send it to tens of millions. Send it.
I'm all the way up.
Let's go. Let's see. We got Trentino Malone in the building. What's going on, Trentino? Reginald Nunez, Kronos is going up. CRO. Kronos, CRO is pumping. All right. So, yeah, we're back. I mean, crypto.com. Beautiful move. Pumping now to a pretty important resistance level at 11-12 cents. So for CRO, you can see, right, resistance over here, common sense stuff, resistance, support here. So what you need to know for CRO, mega move, mega candle. What I would look for, being that it's at a major resistance level, and just put in an epic pump. So there's perfect confluence between this rally-based rally demand zone and the golden pocket Fibonacci retracement, which is at 8.7 cents. All right, so Maybe it doesn't come back down. Maybe it just blasts off and goes right through resistance. That's what happens in a bull market. Resistances get smashed through. But if I was looking for a level for a pullback for CRO, it would be 8.7 to 8.5 cents. That's your golden pocket. That's a demand zone on the 12-hour time frame. A lot of confluence. Beautiful, beautiful move here on CRO coming back, and it looks really good. Let's see. The only one, 522. Are we bullish on Alien Base? So this thing's doing quite well. Alien Base. However, they basically are a V3 DEX, which is just like Uniswap, just like Aerodrome, just like every other DEX in existence. V4 technology does exist. However, it does not yet exist on the base chain. All right, so in my mind, Alien Base is really nothing kind of special. They have cool features. They have a good community. However, there is a V4 DEX that will be launching soon on base that I'm personally much more bullish on. All right, and that's called Treble Swap. So by all means, respect the pump on ALB. However, it's basically pumping because it's meme coin infrastructure and degens are bidding it up. Now, in terms of V4 DEXs, Treble Swap is going to launch soon. All right, so I think Treble Swap's going to steal the show on base, and I'll be covering this project on the channel going forward as it does go into launch. So that's my take on the base DEXs. No V4 DEX is out yet. Treble Swap's going to have every feature that Alien Base does, and it's going to be much more efficient because it'll be V4. So yeah, that's what I think about that. And let's see, we got Moon Streamer. He says big things await with Boda. Based Yoda. Not really a question, more of a comment, but based Yoda. Up 32% on the day. Looks like somebody, I mean, this is such low liquidity, low market cap coin, right? This candle can happen with one seller. One person sells like a few $1,000s and it causes a huge red bar. And the Boda ones bid it up instantly, which is not surprising, right? I've said it before. I'll say it again. One of the strongest communities, based Yoda. They have just been going nonstop throughout this brutal downtrend. And another sign of strength here, right? Sell off, bid instantly back up. And I'm looking for this to break out higher. Absolutely. With ETH pumping, with the base ecosystem picking back up, it's time for this one to go too, in my opinion. Similar to Dig, it just keeps on surviving. It refuses to die. So those are all good signs that I look for meme coins. And yeah, send it. Let's see. Patrick Allen says, would this technically be the last cycle? Would this technically be the last cycle 2 for this bull run altcoin season? Technically, I mean, yeah, we already had like a wave 1 for altcoins from October to March. That can be seen with, many different charts. Now, Solana and the majors like Bitcoin, right? Solana and Bitcoin really. They held their ranges, but every AI coin we can look at put it in a boom and bust cycle, right? They all basically look like this. So yeah, we already had an initial altcoin season, but those were that was basically an ETF driven echo chamber pump. Now I believe the true kind of bull run is coming where because Bitcoin dominance was an aggressive uptrend when these coins went crazy earlier in the year. So yeah, with Bitcoin dominance going to drop, in my opinion, back towards 40%, this one should be a more explosive altcoin rally. And likely more assets will perform better. Because really it was just AI and memes. Some infrastructure plays, right? Some DeFi stuff like Moonwell, Aerodrome, things like that did good. But it was a pretty select niche of coins that pumped earlier in the year. I think this next altcoin season is going to be more forgiving in terms of more assets doing well. Different sectors, like gaming coming back, for example. Let's see. J-Man, he says, I was a retard and lost 3K today with revenge trading on grass. I feel so demotivated. 50% down. We'll keep trucking on. So, J-Man, I feel you, right? Don't revenge trade. You know that, obviously, but it can be tough in the moment. Now, this thing, grass, it's been ripping up after selling off initially from the airdrop. Great performance, 75 cents on the end of October, here at 315 now. So, I mean, this chart's just in price discovery. New coin, 12 hour, try 8 hour. So we'll see how this does end up, but I'll leave this demand zone on the chart from $2 to $150 because when it doesn't, it's inevitable pullback. I see it going here. But yeah, this thing's marching in price discovery. J-Man, if you want to go over the setup and what happened, we can do that. You can DM me, but stay strong, man. Stay strong. And don't let it happen again. Let's see. Shout out to Brandon Willis and both the Silva Dollar for being hype up here in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. And Austin Craig Lance is bullish on sound effects, bro. Love the stream. Keep up with the good work. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your support. Guys, smash that like button if you appreciate this, or if you like the live stream. I appreciate your support. You know what I'm talking about. You know. Let's see. This guy says, think ETH worth a swing trade at this point. Well, listen. It's... I don't want to answer that question because I literally, like, for multiple days I was on here when Ethereum was over here doing all this. I was up on this live stream every day, not saying I think Ethereum is bottomed. I was saying Ethereum is bottomed, confirmed. All right, so that was the true time for the swing trade. Now it's up like, I don't know how much this is up, 20% or something, 25%. So your risk reward is completely different from longing it down here sub 2,500. Can you blindly long it now and it goes higher? Yeah, you can get away with that kind of stuff in a bull market, but I wouldn't recommend it. At the very least, you should wait for a move back to retest your breakout level at 2,800 for a swing trade. But maybe it doesn't give that and just keeps on marching. If that's the case, you got to let it go because you're late to long it now. All right, the best opportunity always lies before the move happens. And that was when I was shouting bottom down here at sub 2,500. But nonetheless, if you want to swing trade it now, I would advise to wait for a pullback for an entry. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap up our stream. Shout out to Stacy Lewis. So many questions up in here. Again, if you want me to get to your question and put it first in the priority list, you can give me the smallest denomination of super chat available because I don't really care about the money, but that will instantly boost you to the top of the question and answer question list. Otherwise, it's just me going down the list of the live chat. So remember that for future live streams, guys. All right, I'll answer your question right away if it's given priority with a super chat. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Have a great Friday evening. And I'll be back on Sunday. and you can expect a regular video tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. Smash up the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Hope you guys like the sound effects, the intro music. I really appreciate all the feedback. You guys let me know when the volume's too high, and I'll fix it. So thank you for putting up with the technical difficulties. We're learning as we go here on the fly at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. That's all for today, folks. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. I will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend. See you all on Sunday.